Everybody, Mr. Gibson here. So for this activity, Explore 1.3b, you guys are finally going to get a pretty good look at the whole atomic theory. What I mean when I say atomic theory is just all of the models over time that scientists have used to try and explain what an atom looks like. So it's been different throughout time and all the way up to the one we're using today, which is according to our current understanding is the most accurate one. So let's take a look at these instructions. It says open the Google slide file and copy and paste that slide into your notebook. This has all the information about the different models of the atom over time and who developed them. You will use this in your activity today. So let's open that up and take a look at it. And I love this little diagram here. So what this does is it tells you the name of the model. It tells you, so here you have the sphere model, the plum pudding, nuclear, planetary, and quantum. And it tells you who developed that model. So we've got John Dalton, J.J. Thomson, Ernest Rutherford, Niels Bohr, Schrodinger, the date that they discovered it, and a definition of kind of how that model is describing the atom here, and a little bit of backstory to it. And it tells you what this atom does and does not describe about the atom. So this is super useful, and so I want you to have it in your notebook. So just go over here, hit copy, and then you go over to your interactive notebook, hit paste on a new tab underneath Unit 1. So I'll be looking for that in your notebook quiz. But also important, you're going to be using this in your activity today. So let's look at what that activity is. It says open up the PDF using Kami. Using the slide that we just put in our notebooks, answer the question using the tools within Kami. Once you're finished, you'll turn in that Kami for a grade. Hopefully you guys are pretty used to Kami by now. So here it is. We're going to open it with Kami. And here we go. All right, there it is. So here's your activity, not super long. So this first one, you're going to have to use the drawing tool. So you can use this or you can use this. You'll probably need a combination of the two, to be honest. It says draw below the model of the atom proposed by the following individuals. So you have Dalton's model, Thomson's model, and the Bohr model. I'm going to go ahead and do this first one for you since you were kind enough to watch the video. You ready? It's going to be a work of artistic genius. I'm going to draw Dalton's model right here. And I'm done. All right, so see, Dalton's model, if you remember, was just a sphere. He thought the atom was just some indivisible sphere, okay? So that is as simple as your drawing can be for Dalton. Now for Thomson and Bohr, you need to recreate their model. So here is Thomson's plum pudding model, and here's the Bohr planetary model. You need to recreate those underneath here. But I went ahead and did Dalton, so now you guys know how to do his. And then it's going to ask you some questions about those. It's going to ask you about Rutherford, about the Bohr model. It's got a little multiple choice question here, so you'll just circle the correct answer, and it's all in here, okay? All of the answers can be found in the slide that I showed you. So, and then this activity here at the end is not as complicated as it looks. This is just matching, and it's got a built-in tool to help you make sure that you've done them all correctly. So at the end of this, you'll know exactly what the right answers are, hopefully. So you're going to put the number of the definition from the list below into the square with the appropriate term. So here we have all these different terms. We got 16, and below we have all these definitions. We have 18 definitions, so you actually have more than you will actually use. But what you will do is find the matching definition for the term and then type that definition's number on the blank. So for example, let's see here. Which one? So number 16, the negative particle that circles the nucleus. Well, hopefully up to now you know that that is the electron. So we're going to go with our text box and we're going to type in number 16 because that was definition 16. All right. And you're going to do that for each one of them. Now, here's how you make sure you did this correctly. All of the numbers in a row should add up to the same number, and all the numbers in the column should also add up to the same number. And that magic number is 39. So for example, once you've done this row, electron plus the number for model plus energy levels plus electron cloud, those numbers should equal 39. Same going down, Democritus plus Rutherford plus quantum model plus electron should also equal 39 right here. And so that's a surefire way that you can make sure you've done this right, because if it doesn't add up to 39, then you know you've actually maybe missed one or two. So I'll erase that real quick. If you guys have any questions let me know, call me, email me. Hopefully you guys find this pretty beneficial. All right, thanks guys, good luck.